Hey, Dana here, and I'm with my vlog, and this is day trading. And it's been a while since I put one up, because I've been trying different strategies and stuff like that. And I'm not a professional trader, and I don't give I don't give advice. It's just, this is what I do to give, my audience an idea of what they can do if they want to. So, with that said, it's been about 3 or 4 months, I think, since I put one up. Now, I've gone through that scenario of purchasing stock and then watching it for a couple of days. When it got high, went ahead and sold it and waited for it to drop. Well, in either case, it takes a while. It's not a overnight situation. Now, I go through choice trade, and for every time you buy or sell, it's a $5 fee. So you got to take that into consideration when you do that. And a couple of months ago, they moved to a new clearinghouse, and they will not accept personal checks anymore. You've got to go through your bank and send a draft to them, and then vice versa, if you're going to get your funds back. But the problem there is, every time you do that, my bank charges $25. I have 2 banks, and each one of them charges $25 to do a draft out or receive it. So you got to take that into consideration. And if you're like me, I was just sending $50 or $25 a week to my account to trade. So I wound up being dead in the water when it came to sending money to that account and then being able to trade that. What I wound up having to do, because if you don't do any trade with your account within a 90-day period, they suspend your account. So what I wound up doing is started to go ahead and trade that money on those stocks. When they got high, I went ahead and sold them. Waited for it to come down and bought. And a lot of times when you buy it, whatever it is, it may keep going down. I got to a point where I discovered that by doing that, I lost about $2,200 of money that I could have gained by just leaving it alone, instead of doing a day or a week or whenever it really got to a point where it got high and then sat, and went ahead and sold it and then waited for it to come down. So I changed my strategy, and now I'm going to sit on that for a lot longer than just a quick day down, day down, day down. And I'm going to see how that works, because $2,200 $2,200 is $2,200. And that was, as I was evaluating what I was doing. So we're now, first of all, August of 2018. Every night I check what that stock or my stocks have closed at, and I keep it in my little notebook as the highs and lows of the day. I've got a gas oil company stock that I'm watching, and originally bought that stock at like 98 cents. Now that stock bounces between 2.95 and 3.18. I've made over $1,200 with this stock, where I could have made $3,300 with this stock, because of the fact I was buying when it got high, and when it I sold when it was high, and then I bought when it was low. And I made a couple of mistakes within that time frame, so that really hurt me. Last month, we're August. In July, I made $226 profit off of that. The month before, June, I made $90, but I had made over $500, and just by doing the up and down, actually I take that back. What happened is it went way down, and I thought it was going to drop out big time. Because yeah, I've found some of these stocks that I have used to be $30 a share stock, and they dropped down to $5 and down to 98 cents. And they're on their, they're coming back up, but that can scare you, when you're playing the stock market. Some of you investors invested $30 in some stocks there, and they died. So that's kind of what I'm watching, and that's what I was watching. And June, I lost about $400 because I was watching that do that, and I was going up and down when I was buying and selling. So, and then in May, I did really good. I made $1,000. So it works. The system works, okay, but you got to decide. You got to feel it yourself. You got to understand what you're dealing with that particular stock. I have 7 stocks. I have 7 stocks that I've invested in, and I watch them very closely. And the majority of these only go up, 3 or 4 cents, and they may drop 3 or 4 cents. And that's the way it's going to be when you bought $1,000 stock, one stock. It's going to go up a couple bucks, and then it's going to drop a couple bucks, or it could drop out. It's just, you've got to feel it. So majority of these stocks right now are below. They're negative. They're negative by a dollar or so. But that's just the way the system is. Now, like I said, I'm going to sit on this one particular stock and watch it go up, because it's a $9. Its history is a $9 stock, and right now we're sitting about 3, and I bought it at 98 cents. So I've made money off of it. I can't complain, but I didn't make as much as I could have. So that's what I basically do every day, is I watch that stock go up and down, and then I write down how high it goes on the initial opening of the stocks, negative, positive, and then a lot of times this stock here has jumped 25 cents on its initial, and then it'll drop back down, and then by the end of the day, it has a tendency to shoot up. So right now it's on its downswing. So I'll let you know how it worked at the end end of August. So right now, jumping in here. This is the second. We're going into the third. One stock here closed. Not bad. Closed at a penny higher. 28 cents. Another one from what I started with this morning. It actually closed what it opened with this morning. No, and that energy one that I watched closed. Didn't really move after lunch. Stayed basically the same. That one, 12. That one didn't move at all today. Nope. That one didn't even move today. And that one went up a penny. So that's what I'll start with. And I'm actually a negative $876 right now with all my stocks. So, and that's basically the way it's going to be. So, and there's nothing wrong with investing in stocks. You just got to get in there and feel how it's going. This is part of my retirement plan. In 22 months, I'm walking from my job. I'm retired. So between these YouTube videos and my stocks, that's going to be pretty much my my supplemental income. Of course, other facets depending on how much I'm making, odd jobs, stuff of that nature. So those will be new videos that I'll be putting up on how to survive retirement. So, all right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and definitely subscribe and share. We'll catch you on the next Day Trading.